That was amazing. I love that talent, you know. Anyway. Okay, coming up on the show, my next guest, going to be an amazing guest. We're talking about pickleball, and pickleball, that's correct, okay. Where you kind of, they go, so we'll find out anyway. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about it, but look, I'm glad that when you're talking about community, bringing people together, doing something everyone will love when it comes to a weekend, weekdays, you know what I mean? This amazing club here in Balbriggan are really pushing for that. Well, before we bring the main man himself, let's take a look at some few insight. Take it away, we'll be right back. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gareth. I live in Balbriggan. I've been living here for nearly 17 years and absolutely love it. I'm originally from Beaumont in Dublin, quite close to the city. But as I said, moved out here quite a long time ago, so I feel like I'm part of the Balbriggan community. My professional background is in the creative industry, where I've been running my own business as a graphic designer. And again, I love it. I love all things creative. My go-to sports would be running, especially long distance running, which I've done several marathons in the past. But mostly of lately anyway, it's my pickleball that's my go-to sport, which I absolutely love. And I've been doing that for the last 2 years. How I found out about pickleball was through a good friend of mine, which I won't name any names, which I absolutely love, and it's brilliant. And then on Sundays, we do pickleball for beginners from 11 to 1 o'clock, where there's a few of us that are involved. And we teach everybody in the community to play pickleball, and everybody comes together, and we absolutely love it.
Can't give you what you've always wanted, but I'll always give you what you need. Written in a book of 1,000 pages, in some other language you never read. Like some trinket gone out of fashion, you can tell just by the reaction. Never bother with the state of play, and you should know that anyway. And I just gotta say it, la da da da, la da da dee. That's the song I sing since there was center, you and me. Ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. I will sing a song of you until the day I die. My song is like a million heartbeats. My song is like the breath you breathe. Like a staring eye that could never grasp it, or like a reaching hand that will never see. Like some trinket gone out of fashion, you can tell just by the reaction. Never bothered with the state of play, and you should know that anyway. But I just gotta say it, la da da da, la da da dee. That's the song I sing, there is never you and me. Ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. I would sing a song of you until the day I die.
It was a great beach. It's just a pity I had to speak in it, but sure, there you go.
Yeah, look, forget past that. Anyway, how are you doing? Good to see you, yeah?
Great, not a bother at all.
Amazing. Okay, so Gary, let's talk about this, yeah? We'll talk about the Balbriggan Pickleball, yeah?
Yes.
So you're the coach, instructor, you do a lot of work in there, right?
I'm part of one of many coaches and instructors that take part on a Sunday morning, once a week, and we've been doing it now, I think, for about a year thereabouts, as in the classes for beginners. Anyway, it was going on for about another year before that, but yeah, over the last year, it's absolutely taken off now in Balbriggan.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for everyone from Balbriggan, thank you so much. Come and say, make some noise, everybody. Thank you. Right, so tell us about this. What is the beauty and the strength and the passion about pickleball?
Well, I think anybody that comes along and plays it, you'll find that after 2 or 3 times that they've come to play pickleball, you'll find that they'll just get really into it. They're very, 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 very passionate. Like a lot of players, you can see initially, within even the initiation of playing a game, straight away they already love it. It's like we have a kind of a bit of a joke. When we're sitting down the benches and there's newbies, we call them, and they're there. And then all of a sudden you can say to yourself, yeah, they'll be back next week. And that's the way the game is. It's very much it's a community sport. It's a community game.
Yeah.
It's brought all sorts of different genres into the game. You have young people, younger people, more mature younger people, will say.
Be careful how you say it now.
Actually, that's the reason why I said mature younger people.
Yeah, I get
you have all sorts, which is brilliant, and that's the great thing about the sport.
Absolutely. Let's talk about community spirit. When you bring a lot of people into a sport like this that has a passion, what is that feeling that you have as a coach or as a part of a coach?
I think it's a collective. It's something. I leave on a Sunday morning. I'm not too far away from the venue itself where we teach, so it's grand for me. But I find that what gives me great satisfaction is there's others around who contribute and do what I do as well, but come from further distance and dedicate themselves and dedicate their time, and I think that gives me great satisfaction to see, the people, it's not just people in Balbriggan that play in Balbriggan. There's a lot of people outside of the scope of the area that come and play as well, and they don't have to. There's other venues quite close to them as well, but they choose. For whatever reason, they choose to be there. We'd like to think it's the people, but yeah, no, they I think that it's collective. It's very much. It's not a single. I'm not here. And to be honest with you, there's lots of other people I would have in my place representing. But again. Anybody could sit here for pickleball because that's the type of sport that it is.
Absolutely.
It's represented from, I think anybody that attends nearly represents it themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it, and that's it, there's no, again, it goes back to the whole thing, you can have somebody new coming in, whether they have racket experience or no racket experience, and we'd like to think that by the end of the day, or the end of the couple of hours, they'll have a great time.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about.
And I did, I swear myself. When I was even kind of
absolutely useless. You were absolutely no racket experience. You told me you were like something out of Wimbledon.
Hey, I did not.
No. You said like
Mind your word now. I'm a king from Charlina, so.
Well,
yeah. So for yourself, you don't do this full time. You do this just part time whenever you can. So what other activities you do? I know you said you do more.
I do. I run quite a lot. Sometimes not as much as I should. But yeah, I run a part of the Balbriggan Roadrunners as well. So I'm very much I'm involved a lot more now with the local communities, sporting communities anyway. And it took me a while to get involved with them, But yeah, I have my go-tos as you saw in the VT, and I have my runners. I'm very much happy with that. And then obviously I run a design studio behind that as well.
Let's talk about the competition that you guys will do on pickleball. Yeah, what it's like? How do you guys, play this competition? I mean, for new beginners or people.
For competitions.
Yeah.
It's well, the competitions are graded a little different, obviously, to tennis. And people say, well, what's even what pickleball is like? I just say, look, it's like firstly, the worst thing you could possibly do is try to explain what pickleball is with drink. Oh, that's the first thing. You never try to attempt it.
Yeah.
Even when you're sober, it's hard to explain.
Don't do it.
No, because even for myself, when I was first introduced to pickleball, I remember going up into the school, into the community centre, and saying, "I'm here to play a ball sport." I said, "I'm not too sure what the name of it is." Just like what you were saying at the beginning. Pickleball, I was going, I think I said it's wicket ball or something.
Wicket ball.
And the lady in the thing said, "Oh, it's okay, that's called pickleball."
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, for competitions, the competitions are only generally new. I think they've only been going on for about over a year now at this stage, maybe 2 years.
Okay.
But they're starting to kind of ratchet up.
Okay.
With regards to in the country, and there's you have between competitions, you also have league competitions. Again, they've only started as well, only more recently as well. The competitions are graded. So you can go in. So you don't necessarily play a competition of. You're played against different people, but they're all at the same level that you're at within competitions. You know, so if you're not as experienced, you can play competition and play it as not experienced with other people as well,
absolutely.
which is a good way of getting used to playing in a competition, a friendly competition, I should say.
Yeah.
Friendly competition, because I think that's again the essence. Everything's all friendly. It's very much a sport. Like for example, I had a good friend of mine that I introduced last week into pickleball, and I tried to explain to him that we have different days for different levels, and it's important because I was very conscious that when he came and joined, especially the beginner classes that we do, and we did that, and then afterwards I said, look, come back later on the week if you're comfortable enough that you want to come back. Of course he wanted to come back, but he wanted to come back and an advanced class, and I was like, oh no.
Too early for that.
Too early for that, no. But he wanted to do it anyway, and my whole point was, look, he did it anyway, but I was very vocal about, look, when you're doing the class and the advanced class, obviously, you're not going to be used to it as well. And I didn't want them to come away the first time feeling a little bit kind of, this is out of my league or whatever. It's not. It just, and you can be surprised at how quickly you can take up the sport, which is great. And that's with or without even racket experience.
Yeah.
Just like you alluded to when you said you were an expert.
Yeah, well, I didn't say that, but I'll take it if you say I said that. Gareth, before we let you go, what are the days that people can be involved, especially locally here in Balbriggan? What are the days that people can, if you want to register as the beginner, even just to come in there, just to see what it's like? Guys, look, I did play it. Don't trust me. I won't go too much about it, but how would people really go in for that?
Well, you can contact the community centre in Balbriggan, Flemington Community Centre.
Yeah.
We have other people that are very directly involved. Can I mention names, or do I mention names? I'm not going to blacklist them or like that. But we have a couple of people that we like to, as in like who are really involved with, especially the Balbriggan one as well. We have Lee, we have Orla. She doesn't like. We have Tom.
Yeah. Ola's in the show. Yeah. Where is she? Ola's here. Yeah. Come on, show some love for Ola, everybody.
Tom is in here, but he's been very good in the background as well, and has been since I've joined as well. And again, look, I've been doing pickleball nearly 2 years now, but there've been other people there before me as well that are absolutely been fantastic to the community spirit as well, and to the group that we have. Not only 2 minutes up the road, not 4 hours away.
No, not at all.
That come all this day.
All the way.
All the way. But yeah, Yeah, it's so sorry. The days are Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Absolutely. We're going to put the link on our website as well so people can see more of this. But guys, trust me, if you've not been playing that or you have interest with it, go check it out.